Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla if you're new. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So in today's video, this is just going to be a quick collective haul. I have things from Native, Ulta, and Sephora. We get to the Ulta and Sephora. I don't really remember like where everything came from, but I will have it linked if you are interested because I have much taken everything out and used it by now. So if you want to know where it's from, just go ahead and look for the links below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this video. First up, we have this body wash from Native. This is the Sugar Cookie scent. I definitely could not pass this up because this is something I have been liking to have for the past few years for fall. This is just like a wonderful, warm, crunchy, sweet sugar cookie type scent. So definitely had to pick this up once again because I love this, and yeah, I just needed it. And I do have Mary Cookie from Bath and Body Works, which I really love to pair these with, so I had to go ahead and pick that up. Next, this is like a limited edition scent, and this is called Piece of Cake. So I was interested in this because of course it looked cute. I like the pink, I like the iridescent look about it, and it was a cake scent. So what I will say is it's not like extremely cakey, but if you know Native, you know like this is a natural type of brand, so I don't ever really expect things to be extremely strong. I will say that the Sugar Cookie is stronger than this one, but this pretty much does the job for me. It's not extremely scented, but it's scented enough that I know what it is. So I still like that and definitely have been enjoying pairing that with things as well. And then Native also sent me a free gift, and they just sent me like a little sample size of the unscented body wash, which I have been using. This is actually going to be ending up in my empties. I barely have anything left in it. Like, it literally has no scent, but it does lather up very nice. And this is like perfect for, you know, when you don't really want to clash with your scents, or if you're having like one of those days where you just want to have something extremely mild. So those are the items that I picked up from Native. So yesterday I hit up Bath and Body Works because they were having a moisturizer sale as well as a hand soap sale. So of course I had to pick up the Milk collab, which is the Milk Bar birthday cake. So it's only right because my birthday is actually coming up next Saturday. So yay, I'm excited. And I figured this is just going to be perfect. And ever since I seen this on Instagram, I'm like, I need that in my life. It's so freaking cute. And I love that Bath & Body Works has been doing so many different collaborations lately. So this has layered vanilla cake, creamy frosting, and rainbow sprinkles. I have not smelled the body cream, but I did smell the actual spray. I'm extremely late getting on this, so I was not able to get a full-size spray, which I'm really kind of bummed about, but maybe I can get lucky one of these days and come across one. But yeah, I really loved how the spray smelled. It was definitely a vanilla creamy type of cake scent. And then I did pick up the foaming hand soap as well. Of course, you guys know pink is my favorite color. I could not pass this up, especially being that it was only $3.25. So I had to go ahead and get this. Love how it looks. It just looks so pretty. And I was trying to pick up a free travel size item because I had a coupon, but I didn't realize, because I haven't been shopping like that at Bath and Body Works, that the collabs were $1 more. So I wasn't able to use my free travel item, but I was able to use a 25% off of my whole purchase. So me and my mom actually combined our purchase together, so it would actually make sense to do that deal. So hopefully you guys can see, but those are the 3 items I got from Bath & Body Works. It's super freaking cute. I just love how it looks like a little set. I really want to take some pics of this. Like, this would be a great Pink Wednesday type of post, but love how it looks, and I'm excited to go ahead and use those this week. So now we're going to get into the things that I picked up from Sephora and Ulta. And like I said, most of the stuff I don't remember whether they came from Ulta or Sephora, so I'll do my best. But if I don't know, like I said, go ahead and check the links down below. But this I know for sure came from Ulta. This is the micro brow pencil from NYX, and this is in the shade Espresso. So definitely love this. It gives you that nice natural brow look, so I really appreciate that. And I was using my Danessa Myricks palette to use for my eyebrows, but I really prefer a pencil. I do enjoy that palette though, especially when I don't have much and it has like all those colors in there. But for the most part, I like to use a pencil over a pomade, so I went ahead and picked that up. Next, I have this Tree Hut Jelly Bear Scrub. I never even realized how off-centered the label is until right now. That's really crazy. I never noticed that, but I really do like how this smells. It definitely does smell like a nice fruity gummy bear. Very sweet and cute. So I had to go ahead and pick that one up. Next, I have this Vino Pure Acne Serum from Caudalie, and right now I have been like kind of struggling with acne, so I've been trying different things, and I really can't wait to try this one out and see how it works. I have something in my empties that I was using before, so once I get to my empties, I'll definitely tell you guys about that. But I picked this up, and this is what the actual jar looks like. So I have that. Really into scalp serums, and I believe this one may have came from Ulta. This is the Acne Acre Daily Hydro Scalp Serum. Love this because my daughter and myself have a dry scalp, and her scalp is actually more dry than mine, but I've noticed that my scalp is very itchy. So I like to put this, just like I like to part my hair and put this in there and make sure that I moisturize my scalp, and it really does help with itching. So this one I believe has hyaluronic acid in it. And another scalp serum I love, I actually like this one better for itching. This is another Acne Acre serum, and this is the microbiome cooling serum. So this one is kind of like putting tea tree oil in your scalp, and it gives you like that cooling effect. Like if you were to put tea tree oil or peppermint in your scalp, it feels like a fresh breeze, but it helps itching on contact. So highly suggest, if you guys have never tried this and you have an itchy scalp, like especially if you just want to get something a little more luxurious than your normal oils. Of course those work perfectly fine, but sometimes we just want to be a little bougie. Go ahead and pick this one up. It's really, really nice. For hair, I don't know where the top is, y'all. I'm notorious for losing tops all the time to everything. I don't know what that's about. But this is the Moroccan Oil All-in-One Leave-In Conditioner. I do like this one. I'm actually halfway through with it, so I've been enjoying this, and I like that it comes out kind of creamy, and you don't need a lot. Like a little goes a long way because this is like pretty concentrated. So even though this is a small bottle, it still does what it needs to do for my whole head. So highly recommend that one. This box is kind of janky right now, but I picked up this One Size Secure the Sweat primer, and I've seen lots of good things about this primer. This is a mattifying primer, and I'm a person with oily skin, so I need everything to be matte at all times. So I have tried Patrick's stuff before, as far as the setting spray, makeup wipes, setting powder. I have not been disappointed yet, so I don't foresee myself being disappointed in this either. So very, very excited to try this out. I do have some more primers to go through as well. I have this NYX Blur foundation. I actually should have got a little bit lighter shade because this is kind of my summer shade, but I didn't even really go outside that much this summer, so I never really was this color. But I have been mixing it with concealer just to make it match me a little better. But I do enjoy this foundation. I have used it before. This does give me a nice finish. It gives me like kind of like an Instagram filter finish, if you will. Of course, it's a little bit on the more affordable end, but if you want something like that but don't want to spend a whole bunch of money, definitely give this a try. It doesn't cost a lot, so if you don't enjoy it, you know, you're not really out a whole bunch of money. I also picked up this NYX lip liner, and this is the suede lip liner. The color is Club Hopper. So this is kind of like a maroon type brown. It's not like a true brown, so I want something a little bit more chocolatey, honestly, because this one kind of has like a maroon undertone to it, in my opinion. So this is something I wear a little bit more warm tones with, but I do enjoy this lip liner. I did also pick up a NYX concealer. I was just going crazy with the NYX, obviously, but I have the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. Love this stuff. This does not crease on me. It does not make me oily, which I can really appreciate. And this is in the shade Warm Honey. I have this mascara. This is Makeup by Mario, and this is their Master Mascara. So I really like this. You just have to be careful because it is wet. I will say it's not as wet as the Better Than Sex mascara, but it is wet, so you just have to be careful so you don't get it all over your eyelids. But it does separate your eyelashes very nicely, and it really makes them stand out. Here's what the applicator looks like, if it'll focus. Okay, so here's what the applicator looks like. So yeah, it does a really nice job at separating your lashes. So that was my little collective haul, you guys, from Native, Bath & Body Works, Sephora, and Ulta. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you subscribe. Leave me a big thumbs up and let me know if you tried any of these products, or if there are some new products out here I need to get my hands on next. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.